Hey man, how you doing?
Yes man, how are you? You good?
Yeah, good man. I haven't seen you for ages. How you been?
Yeah, good. Been busy, man. I think last time I saw you, we were just finishing off the Usain Bolt painting for that restaurant over in Canary Wharf.
Thinking about moving the grand piano
Okay.
right in front of it. Right, everybody wants to take pictures.
So it would go here?
Yeah. But then the Bolt one will be great as soon as you enter. So at least the people are going past as well.
Since then, that's gone into the framers, but we've got a bit of a problem. The restaurant need it tonight, ready for their opening, but the framers don't have the actual piece ready because they can't get the right wood in. The problem with the wood is that I'm using a deeper canvas. So the frame that we used before on the other three paintings of Bob Marley, Bijou Banton and Coffee, they're a thinner canvas, so we can't use the same frame. Turns out there is a wood shortage out there. So I actually need to call them because they said it's gonna be ready today, but I don't know at what time. And I need to be down at the restaurant at 6, so it might be a bit tight.
Hello, Gallery 43, how can I help?
Hey, it's Lawrence just giving you a call. I just want to touch base and see when the Bolts painting will be kind of framed and finished, ready for me to collect.
Yeah, sorry, we've had a bit of a delay getting the correct framing for you. It will be today, but it's probably going to be around 2 to 5 hours.
Okay, okay, no worries. Do you know roughly when that might be, like this afternoon?
I'm really sorry, I can't give you an exact time at the moment, but I'll give you a call as soon as it's ready.
Okay, great, amazing. Okay, cool, I will speak to you in a little bit then.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
For fuck's sake. That is putting like unnecessary pressure on a situation which doesn't need pressure on it. It's just another day in the life of, I feel like, problems come up all the time. I don't really get too emotional about it other than just thinking, all right, cool, what does that mean? What does that mean? What's the knock-on effect and what can we do about it now? More to the point, I need to crack on because I've still got a lot of Jaden painting to do today. But before any good day starts, what do we need? Coffee.
So what's cortado?
Cortado? How the heck do you not know this, by the way? Like, I feel like we've gone past the point where you should know what cortado is. But a cortado is basically a coffee with less milk. So that is my sweet, sweet nectar that helps me get through the day. Saying that, the reason I get this is because there's less milk in it. And because I have so many a day, actually the amount of milk I'd be drinking would not be okay. Like, definitely not be okay. But, well, in fact, to be fair, the one thing that it does actually help with, you know, like, remember when, back in the episode with Jaden, just up there, it actually helps me get through. So, like, when I'm doing a late session at the studio, like, this is basically what fuels me to get by. That said, I do struggle to sleep, so that is not a good thing. But kind of all jokes aside, this coffee, and it's pretty bad. I have like 3 or 4 a day, like minimum. It actually just helps me get through, and because I do quite long days, it's kind of essential. How are you keeping it in focus the whole time? Is that autofocus?
It's autofocus.
Right, I'll leave this there for you.
Thank you.
Let's.
So what are we doing now then?
So this should be my first fully complete Jaden painting, even though I feel like I've been speaking about it for absolutely forever. This will be the first finished piece, and then I've kind of got most of my paintings to a point where they're going to be finished kind of shortly, but this will be the first one that's kind of nearly there. This particular piece was one that I started kind of at the very, very beginning, so I've been working on it for a good few months now, but I don't know an exact date when I'm going to be giving this to Jaden, but I know that it's next month. It's actually working out to be a good thing because it means I can be a bit more like relaxed with what it is that I'm doing. Like, the worst feeling as an artist is like being under pressure and feeling like you're having to rush a painting, because then you feel like you're not putting out your best, you're just putting out what can get done in the time, if that makes sense. I think you can really see the levels in this particular piece, because if you come a little bit closer, you'll be able to see that instead of like the skin tone just being one colour. I've used like a variety of different colours to really get kind of that whole spectrum of, to give it the depth and kind of make it an interesting piece. You're seeing a full spectrum of colours as opposed to like, say, the skin is brown, so you're just seeing brown skin, brown paint. For example, if you look here on the finger, you can see that obviously in the darker parts, where the shadow is, you can see like darker browns and that kind of thing. However, when you move to the lighter shades of the finger, you can see that there's some green in there's some yellow, and yeah, there's some oranges around the knuckle. And although it kind of feels a bit weird when you're painting it up close, because you like how all these colours coming together, when you actually like zoom back, then you understand the picture and it brings it all together. If you're asking me how long it's taken to get to this point, it's pretty much 6 at minimum days a week of like painting and practicing, and do you know what I mean? So like, I feel like I'm definitely getting, is it like 10,000 hour rule? Like I've definitely been getting that in for sure. I practice and do so many paintings that like, no matter what the subject, I would like to think that I will be able to execute it exactly how I want, because I've now put in so many hours and learned so much across like kind of the 5 years of doing this that it, fingers crossed, should kind of come out okay. Annoyingly, that is the answer. Like you do just unfortunately have to practice, and that is the way to. One second. Hello. Hey. Oh, amazing, perfect. So I can come now. Oh, great. Cool. I'll pop over and come and grab it. All right, cool. See you in a sec. Bye. Okay, that's good. That was the framers. They have said that the Usain Bolt painting is ready to go. So we are going to go and pick it up. Let's go. So, that is a flipping relief. At least I've got the painting now. I need to do one little check over, make sure it's all good, and get back to the studio. I had a little look, it feels like it's all good. Just doing final checks just to make sure, basically, that the frame is all good and that it's ready to go. From what I can see, yeah, it looks good. Oh, I need to flip in, check how long it's going to take to get down there. I did not realise. Oh, traffic. I didn't realise that it was going to take that long to get down there. I still got to go and change as well, so we literally need to go now because otherwise we're not going to get there in time. So, let's go.
How are you feeling? We've got we're in quite a rush, aren't we?
I mean, I'm smiling, but deep down inside, I'm stressing a little bit. Typical. Anyway, anytime you need to get anywhere, there's always traffic. Yeah, this is not good. I'm kind of a little bit stressed at the minute, but I feel like that's just literally like part and parcel of the whole business. Do you know what I mean? You're constantly up against like problems and bits and pieces, do you know what I mean? So this kind of like, it is what it is. But I remember when speaking to the ladies at the restaurant, they were like, we want to make this like a ongoing collaboration, and I was just like, yeah, like sure, whatever, like I'll just do the painting and then we'll go from there. And to their word and to their credit, they've literally stuck by it, and we're now on our 4th painting with the restaurant. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'm just hoping at this point that, I mean, look at it. Look at how much traffic there is. At this point, I'm just hoping we get there on time. We made it. And with some time to spare. I feel like that was unnecessarily, well, it was more stressful than it needed to be. So we're here, and let's, yeah, all right, let's get on. Let's get to bad boy.
Good.
Just gonna follow you backwards for a bit. And I'm not gonna film all of this because it's quite a long walk. So I'll just film a little bit. Capture you from the side.
Give us a hug. How are you? You okay? I think. Yeah. Yeah. So this is it.
Oh my god.
So that was cool. You slide back in afterwards.
It's amazing, as always. Oh, we can't wait to hang it.
So I am literally so pleased again with how that went. Like I said, they are such nice ladies that it always is nice to see them. But like the reaction, like this whole kind of running your own business thing can be quite stressful. But when you get reactions like that and like you actually see the piece like kind of up and with other pieces that you've done, like it makes it all kind of worthwhile. And that's like one of the main reasons I deliver in person is because like you actually get to see that reaction kind of up close and personal, and like for me it makes it worth it. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, like what's the point really? But all the stress is now gone. The client's happy, which is the main thing, and I can now fully relax and enjoy a couple of drinks because it's now the weekend. I'm gonna be going off into Canary Wharf, and then actually I'll be back at the restaurant to have a little something to eat later on.